Hey everybody, I'm Christy with Created to Teach. I figured I would spend today's live time going over the Crack the Writing Code course and everything that comes inside of it. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. You can either message me on Facebook, Instagram. You can also email me at christy@createdtoteach.com. So in this course, I want to go ahead and direct your attention over here to the left side here. There are 4 modules, but packed with bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what is in each and give you a little inside look. So in module 1, we're going to be talking about the the 3-step writing process. Now, it is not just talking about that there's a pre-writing step and a drafting and a revise and edit. I'm going to actually show you the strategy and method that I use for each of these sections and how this method is applicable to all of your students in your classroom, regardless of their learning level or style, okay? Regardless of how much exposure they've had to writing or any of those gaps that are in, that we find in our students. It does not matter. This method is applicable to all. All right, and I show you about that in this module. So we'll go through what we call jotting, and then we'll take it through the drafting and the revising, editing. But as I mentioned, I will be showing how to do each of those steps with the method that I share in that module. In module 2, we talk about transitions. We talk about what are transitions, why we need transitions. There's another portion in that module where we talk about the transitions that we use per the writing genre. So that is something that gets a little bit convoluted when students are trying to use those transition words and when to use those. So we talk about that and we unpack 6 different writing genres and how easy it is with the anchor charts that I give you and all the things, how we keep that straight for both you, the teacher, as well as the students. In module 3, which is a biggie, it's all about differentiating and how do we use this one method for all of our different students. So I will talk to you about how you can deliver whole class instruction to all. And then when it comes time to the actual process of the students writing, they are going to be able to work at their level. And then at the end, being able to produce an end product that you are asking for. So it's a beautiful thing and I can't wait to share it with you. So that is what we talk about in module 3. Module 4 is all about peer editing and writing samples and the editing checklist. So this goes along with the editing revising stage, but super, super powerful as I go ahead and share with you the different anchor charts that you can use for both you and your students. They're not separate, which is the amazing part. We're not making multiple copies. We're making sure that the information that I give you as a teacher is consumable and consumed by your students as well. So you're not having to follow different supplemental workbooks or worksheets or PDFs. It's applicable for both parties. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. I also give you writing samples per the writing genre, and this allows your students, as you are incorporating and you are teaching the editing and writing or revising process, they're able to practice those proofreading skills with the passages that I provide. And there's also a customized checklist that I have created per this writing method so that it's applicable for you to deliver to your students, but that it's also something that your students can use as well. So it's a rubric more or less and a checklist, but it's something that you and your students can be using. And that is what I want us to be doing. With the lack of time that you guys have in the classroom and the multiple expectations, I want to make sure that we put the writing back into the classroom, but not so much that it takes so much time and it's a feat and everybody's crying and everybody's frustrated and nobody wants to do it. And I want to change that mindset. And we can do that when I share with you this method. Now, the bonuses portion is jam-packed. And so this is the part that I think's most exciting or one of the most exciting pieces because it's jam-packed with value. In this writing or this bonus, you will receive a three-step writing process folder. Now, again, as I mentioned, I want to make this easier on the teachers as well. So when you share and give your students, when you deliver lessons and you use the material that I provide, it's material that at that point they will be exposed to and therefore can be transferred into these student writing process folders. And so you can see here, it's kind of a miniature version of all the different anchor charts, but small enough that they can create their own writing process folder. So we want those learners to be independent thinkers and problem solvers. And so that is what that's set up for. And then of course I show how to set it up down below. Then we have the genre posters. And in this module, I will go ahead and provide all 6 writing genres and their anchor charts. So again, they can be used for bulletin boards, they can be used for the writing process folder, they can be used in small group, however you see fit. That's the beautiful thing also, is that as I deliver this information to you, the teacher then can determine how they are going to see it fit in the classroom. Not all of these things need to be used together. Some of these are bonuses that just enhance things, but again, total choice. Again, there's going to be a writing prompt idea bank. So there's more information here with a checklist that you can access. My freebies that I offer in the groups and things like that floating around the web are also in here for easier access. This part I'm excited about because it's just fun to always get something in the mail too, but it's a physical box. And I think probably the biggest value out of this box that you'll receive is an actual binder with all of the PDFs printed for you in plastic sleeves. And that way you're not having to print everything out. It's going to come to you prepared. But along here, there's other items in the box that are going to help aid, not required at all, but just a fun way to teach, just a different approach when you want to change up your lessons, and also really good for your tactile students and visual learners for that matter. All types. I can go into all the different types of learners and how you can use all of those products for each. Then this is power right here. If anything in this whole course, in addition to the first 3 modules, the classroom PowerPoints, what I've done for you is based off of what I've delivered in the instruction of module 1 through 3, I have created PowerPoint presentations that you can deliver straight to your students as you were incorporating or you were introducing the opinion, procedural expository, the personal narrative, persuasive, fictional narrative, and informative expository, which is your research. So there's 6 writing genres here that have 3 PowerPoints in each. So what I do is I provide you with the PowerPoint that talks about, when you're starting to do the introduction, talks about all of these genres individually, and it talks to the students. So it goes through the whole thing of hooking them and engaging them and letting them talk and give ideas and all the things. So from beginning to end, from objective to objective, this is in here. So that is packed with value. Then we have the grammar interactive notebook. So we know that without the foundational skills, students cannot be expected to write 3, 4, 5 plus paragraph papers. They really need to have those foundational skills. And we know that with everything going on in the world and other things in students' personal lives and the teachers' lives and the school districts and all the things, we know that there's a lot of gaps in our students' writing. And so in this particular bonus, the Grammar Interactive Notebook has a ton of activities, and they're also differentiated. So in each of the activities, I provide you with a cover page so you know exactly what grammar skills being taught or being provided for. Then these activities are color-coded, as you can see here, with the above grade level, at grade level, and below grade level. And then in addition to that, each activity has teacher directions, so it shows you how you can incorporate and how to differentiate those. But they're all prepared for you, so that little tab there is packed with that. And I also kind of walk through a video tour of how to kind of maneuver the interactive notebook. And then, of course, there's going to be online support. So what we're going to have is we're going to have our own Crack the Writing Code private paid Facebook group. What I mean by that is once you enroll in the course, you will have private access to just that group, just for those members that have joined the course. And then what we're going to do is we're going for the time you join the Facebook group, you'll have that support there from myself as well as other teachers in your space. And then starting in August of 2022, when school starts, we are going to have 9 months of Zoom training or online hot seat coaching, where you come every Thursday, every month on a specific Thursday. You can see this on the calendar. Once 2023 hits, I will be adding the remainder times that we'll be meeting. But that is a time for you to come and bring your praises and your wins and your struggles, and you can bring student work to get advice on, of course, with the student's name blurred out. But whatever it is that you need, I want to be there to support you in that. So that is what we have there. Let's see here. And I think that covers it. There's a lot of value in this course. And so if you are interested, today, actually, we are closing the doors and within hours here for our founding members. But if you are interested in this, I'd love for you to join the wait list. It is at www.createdatoteach.com/waitlist. And you can get on that wait list. And then once you are there, I will be giving information as to when it launches to the public and when the doors open and all the things. But know that the date is June 20th, but more information will be to come. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, you can find us at Writing Strategies for Teachers, Elementary Strategies, a teacher community, elementary writing strategies. And also Created to Teach is our business page. You can find us there. Also on Instagram at Created to Teach 2022. I started a new Instagram page. I haven't transferred everything over from my old account, but you can find me there too. And so there's lots of ways to contact me if you have any questions at all, but wanted to go ahead and share behind the scenes with our course. And I'm super, super excited to open up to everybody. And I can't wait to hear what it's done for you and all the successes that you get to experience. So with that said, I will see you next Friday for our Writing Focus Friday in our group, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.